Hey y'all, we are back with another reaction, and I hope y'all enjoy it. It's for educational purposes, commenting, entertainment, teaching, and all of that good stuff. Okay, I wanted to come in today and give you some of my interpretation about your blood type. I asked myself this morning, I want to know how many people ask the doctor what is their blood type when they join, you know, withdrawing the blood from them. Okay. Now, first of all, we need to know the definition of blood. Okay. And the quickest definition for blood is a specialized body fluid. So we would say it's a body fluid. Okay. So if anybody asks you what is blood, because your kids gonna ask you because they suspicious. What is blood? Then you're gonna tell them, okay? So we need blood in our everyday life, right? The function of the blood does a whole lot. It transport oxygen and carbon dioxide, transport nutrients and products of metabolism, osmosis, regulatory, formation of the hormones, protected, detoxification, and thermoregulatory. It's the function of the blood. So, what is blood and what does it do? Our blood does a lot. Oh, Lord, I'm missing. Sorry about that, y'all. Thank you. Stop, Camper, move. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, my dog. Okay, here we go. So let's get into this. I was disturbed, y'all. Okay. What is blood and what does it do? Okay. Blood brings oxygen, nutrients to all parts of the body so they can keep working, okay? Blood carries carbon dioxide and other waste material to the lungs, kidneys, and digestive system to remove what? From the body. Okay, people, throughout this lesson, I want you all to ask yourself, what do I know? What do you know your blood type? Ask yourself, do you know your blood type? That's something that you need to know, okay? There are 4 important functions of the blood, okay? There are 4 parts of your body with material needed to survive. Number 1, when you think about blood, I just told y'all it's the body fluid, okay? And there are parts of the blood, and each part of the blood has a specific function. The first function is what? Plasma. Plasma is something very important that we appreciate that a lot of people donate. They donate their plasma. And the plasma, the 3 type of blood cells are suspended in plasma. a liquid that's carried nutrients to the cell. That's what the plasma does. It's working, doing its job. It's functioning through the nutrients to the cells. Okay, it carries hormone, which are chemical that regulates the body process. Okay, and another thing, in addition to this, plasma transport waste to the lungs and kidneys for removal. So I want to appreciate. I want to thank those people who donate blood. I appreciate that because I had to get some donated to me, but they had to match mine. Okay. The next part of the blood is your red blood cells. So you remember platinums, because platinums is something everybody be so kind to donate. Red blood cells. You got your white blood cells, and then you got your platelets. So those are your main specific function of the blood. So the red blood cell, which looks like little disc, okay, they carry oxygen from the lungs to all parts of your body. And the white blood cells fights infection in the body. It plays its roles of fighting infections in your body. White blood cells create substances that destroy foreign cells. So you got your plasma. It's a liquid that carries nutrients to the cell. So when you think about plasma nutrients, when you think about blood cells, what are you thinking about? Think about they carry oxygen from the lungs. That's what your red blood cell do. And your third, trying to get y'all an easy, quick way to tell your kids when they ask you. White blood cells, we'll say white blood cell fight infections. And then you got the platelets. Help blood clots at the site of a wound. Okay? They are the smallest type of blood cell. Those are your 4 specific function of the blood. So if your child walk up to you and say, "Mommy, what is blood?" Say, "It's a body fluid, sweetheart. It's a body fluid and it has 4 functions. It's your plasma, red blood cell, white blood cell, and you got your platelets." Okay? And then you have to sit down and talk to them. Make it easy, elementary for them, high school, or middle school. Now, people, we're going to get into something very important that we all wants to know. What's your blood type? What's your blood type? Mine's 0. How I know? Because I asked the doctor every time when they first started drawing blood. When you go to the doctor every 3 months, if something happened to you in an accident, they got to give you the right blood to match you to help save your life. You got to have that match, that compatibility of the blood. So let me get into the blood type, good people. Red blood cells are one of 4 types. I just told y'all that. Red blood cell is one of 4 types. A, B, or O. You either gonna have your blood right now in your system, either A, B, or O. These 4 body types determines the presence or absence of certain substances. Okay? Your blood type remains the same throughout your whole life, people. Your blood type will always be an A. Your blood type gonna always be a B. Your blood type is gonna always be a O. Okay? RAB. It's not gonna never change. Okay? Now, your blood type means, okay, not me, baby. Your blood type remains the same, I just throughout your life. Okay. It is a result of blood factors from both of your parents. Your blood, excuse me, y'all. Minute, I'm live. Sorry about that, y'all. My dogs. Okay. The result of your blood factor is from both of your parents. Your mama may be a AB, your daddy may be a O, or A, or whatever. So it is a result from both of your parents. Now I have this question again. Do you know your blood type? This is very important information, people. For example, I'll give you an example that I came up with. A person may need blood from a donor doing surgery. A person may need blood necessarily if they have to go to the doctor and they're dealing with oxygen. Okay? So a person may need blood, if they need blood doing surgery. That doctor cannot use just any blood. Okay? That doctor cannot use just any blood. Some blood types are compatible, and that's the video that we're going to watch in a minute. This means that they can be safely mixed in one person's body. Others are not compatible. What are they talking about right there? They are telling you that if I'm an A, if I'm an O, I can be compatible to AB. Because that's a special type of blood. They can help anybody. But if they're not, they can't. They just have to remain in a group, no matter what your nationality is around the world. Now, if your blood is incompatible, mix the red blood cell into one type of clump together, it would block. If you mix my A with my AB, it's gonna be a whole block. It's gonna be a block. Real clump. It's not. You're not supposed to do that. Okay. People with type O negative blood are called universal donors. Why? Why are they called that? Think about it. Because their blood is compatible with all body types. Right now, my body type is O. I can help anybody with an AB. I can help anybody with an A. And I can save somebody's life with a B. Because I got that special blood in this O. Okay? Your children may have their father blood type, but by the mama being O, I can save all my kids' life. I can save your kids' life with an O. But if you are AB and I'm an A, you can't help me. Okay? Remember that. Now, people, what we're going to do with, so that's why we call the old body set the universal donor. We are the universal donor. We can help anybody in the world, and that makes me feel good that I can help anybody. A blood don't have a nationality, an ethical group. Okay? It's a body fluid. Now, most people blood contain a substance called RH factor. That's a protein. That's a type of protein. Okay. People who have RH factor in their blood are called RH positive. RH negative people do not have this substance in their blood because why? They are negative. They can accept blood donation only from people who are RH negative. Now, people with the RH positive blood can receive blood from either RH positive or RH negative donor. Now, before I show this video, I want to summarize what you just learned because it's going to be very important in this next video that we watch. Do you know your blood type? Lanita, what does RH stand for? RHESUS. RHESUS. But it's spelled PH. Okay? It's PH. The R is silent. So, I told you all the 4 blood types. The blood, I'm summarizing this before I play my video. So to give y'all, make y'all remember, you have 4. I tell you what, there are 4 types of bloods. Part. Okay. If I am A blood person, can you mix my A with the B? No. Can you mix my A with an A? Yes. Can you mix a O with A and B? Yes, because they are the universal blood donor. They can help any person. And we said that blood was a what? Body fluid. Why is it important to know this information, y'all? Because right now you can save somebody's life. Somebody's life needs to be saved every day of the hour. That's why when you fill out the information about donating on your license, if you want to donate certain stuff, you sign donate. Now the blood, you ain't gonna be no more blood after that. But if you can save somebody's life, save it. So I'm gonna show you all a video explaining your blood types. Okay? So the next time you go to the doctor, ask that doctor, what blood type are you? Because those are the only people that you can match when you donate your blood. Is to they put all A's together, all the B's together, all the O's together. And the O is the universal. They can have A and B. But a A and a B cannot help each other. So we're going to take a look at this video, and I'm going to make sure you're going to need headsets, y'all. It's nothing wrong with the video. It's nothing wrong with the stream, y'all. You got to get you some headsets. Okay, it's not going to play live. Okay? Let's start this video. All right, let me make sure y'all watching it. Okay, it didn't show the last time.
This video was helpful for you.
Hold on. No, y'all can't see it. Okay, let me go. Let me see what. Let me try it again, y'all. It's not playing this video, and I'm gonna find out why. So what you while I'm working on this, think about what you just learned today. Okay? Think about what you just learned today.
Do you know your own blood group? The ABO blood group system is the most important classification system of all. Before a transfusion, the blood group has to be determined. Adverse reactions. Today, I show you which blood types there are, how they differ, and what happens when one transfers blood to a recipient who has another blood group. Blood consists to 55% of plasma containing nutrients, salts, and proteins, including the antibodies. 1% are white blood cells, and about 44% of the blood are red blood cells, erythrocytes. These red blood cells can differ between individuals. In the ABO blood group system, we distinguish four types: A, B, AB, and O. They differ in membrane-bound glycolipids. These are different antigens. Red blood cells of type A have glycolipids with a special sugar molecule. This is not found on the membrane of erythrocytes from blood type B patients. However, they have a different sugar profile, in this case, galactose. These are two different antigens. People with blood type AB express both types of these glycolipids, so both antigens. Blood type O red blood cells have neither of those antigens on their membrane. They just express a basal form of the membrane glycolipid. Now we have to introduce antibodies, since they also vary among those blood groups. Therefore, one has to understand that we express all different sorts of antibodies against all possible antigens. However, we do not express antibodies against antigens native for us. Otherwise, our immune system would attack our own cells. That means, in the body of a person with blood group A, we cannot find antibodies against the A antigen. All other antibodies against foreign antigens can be found. So, blood group A contains antibodies against blood group B antigens. The same concept holds true for blood group B. They do not express antibodies against self-antigens, but antibodies against the antigen A are found here. Blood type AB is special. Red blood cells express both variants of glycolipids. Therefore, AB persons do not have any antibodies against those. Now to blood group O. Here, we do not find glycolipids with A or B antigens. That means the system expresses antibodies against both A and B antigens. This concept is critical when considering a blood transfusion. What happens when we transfuse red blood cells from type A to a patient with the blood group B? Blood group B also means that antibodies against the A antigens are present in the patient. These antibodies bind to the glycolipids with the A antigen. On a larger scale, this leads to blood clotting, also known as coagulation. Coagulation is very dangerous and can even result in death of the patient. So let's have a look which blood group donor can donate filtered erythrocytes to which blood group recipients. Blood group A can of course donate to patients with the same blood group. However, blood group A should not donate to patients with blood group B. Why? Because patients express the antibody against the A antigen. We have already shown that this could lead to coagulation. Blood type A blood can easily be donated to patients with blood group AB. Why? These recipients do not have any antibodies against A antigens because they themselves express it. The reason why A cannot donate red blood cells to patient O is easy. The recipient has antibodies against both A and B antigens. The A antibodies would cause blood clotting again. Blood group B cannot donate to A, but of course to blood group B and AB for the same reasons we already mentioned. Blood group AB is a special case. These red blood cells, which express both glycolipid variants, cause problems in recipients with blood group A. Blood group A also has antibodies which bind to the B antigen. AB erythrocytes also cause problems for the same reasons in the system of type B recipients. The antibodies bind the AB erythrocytes because of the A antigen. There are no conflicts of blood group AB donations to patients with the same blood group, but erythrocytes of the type AB cannot donate to patients with blood group O. Why?
So that word is HRHESUS, y'all. I'm glad he pronounced it HRHESUS. RHESUS.
These recipients have antibodies against A and B antigens. Blood group O is a very valuable one. Donors with this blood group can donate to all blood groups. This is because erythrocytes of blood type O do not have any antigens on their membrane. Blood group O is therefore considered the universal donor. You may have also discovered a universal recipient. Blood group A can receive red blood cells from all donors. As a summary, each blood group can donate erythrocytes to recipient with the same blood group. Additionally, all groups can donate to AB recipients, and blood group O can donate erythrocytes to all other blood groups. It is important to mention that more factors are important when considering a blood transfusion. Another factor you might know is the rhesus antigen, also called D antigen.
RHESUS.
If red blood cells express the Rh factor, it is considered rhesus positive.
RHESUS. RHESUS. This is what we was talking about. RHESUS positive.
This factor is absent, we consider it Rh negative. The blood groups are not distributed equally. When we have a look at Germany, blood group B positive is not so common. In India, however, the frequency of blood group B is significantly higher. What is your blood group? If you know it, write it down in the comment section.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope I have came here and educate you on things that we should know about our blood cells. And her rhesus is the RH, and it has a RH negative. A negative only works with a negative. So people, I hope y'all learned something. They don't forget. Yeah. If you want it, if anybody ask your kids, ask you mom, but because when you look at blood, it look like what? Water, because it is a body what fluid. That's all. And it have role in parent. We don't remember everything because we got things to do. So it do play it role. It plays it parts in this system. And don't forget there are four components of factors on function on the in the blood. Four components. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.